name is Prala Motaingo from the IBN team, and welcome to another episode of Tip Tuesday. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 metrics that you need to know about your business. So let's get started. So when it comes to running a business, I think there are like 5 key metrics that every business needs to know, and you can use these metrics if you're a business owner to kind of let you know what the health of your business is, and it helps you know what to spend and to keep track of things that are going on in your business. And you can also use this if you're a digital marketer in a company or freelance digital marketer. So it kind of helps you with a customer and client and getting results and knowing whether what you're doing for them is actually profitable or not. So the 5 metrics that every business must know. The first one is you have to know your cost per lead. Now, what is a lead? A lead is any person that shows genuine interest in your business. This is they give you permission by giving you their name and email address or phone number to get something from you for free, and to also let them know about offers you may have. So this person is a lead, and you have to know how much it costs you to get every lead. And the reason for this is that you need to know, like, it's like visitors are coming into your store or passing by your store, but when someone stops in and comes into your store, that person is a lead, because that person then is a potential buyer. And so what you need to know, why you need to know the leads, is you want to know how many visitors are passing, and out of 1,000 visitors that pass, how many people actually come into my store, and that lets you know, okay, so I need to drive this number of people past my store, because I know that if I do that, then this number of people will enter and become leads and be more potential buyers. So how do you calculate your cost per lead? Total amount that you spend on your marketing. So I say this is direct cost, so the things you spend directly to get those visitors to see what you have to offer, over the number of leads you are able to generate. That is your cost per lead. So the second metric is cost per acquisition. So we talk about cost per lead. Cost per acquisition is how much does it cost you to acquire one customer for your business. And so this is important, of course, because you want to know, like, okay, so if I send this many visitors and this many become leads, how many of these leads are going to become customers? How much do I spend to actually acquire a customer? So basically, if you spend, let's say, $2 to acquire a customer, you know, okay, this is $2 I spend to acquire a customer. So when you are spending $1 to acquire a customer, you know, okay, this is really good. And when you are spending $5 to acquire a customer, you know, this isn't working so well. I must change something. So you have to know how much it costs you to acquire a customer. And how do you calculate the cost per acquisition? It is your total expenses spent, again, direct cost. So what did you do in order to acquire that lead, over the amount of customers you got over a particular period of time. So the third metric that I'm going to talk to you about today is your the lifetime value of your customers. So what do I mean when I say lifetime value? So lifetime value refers to how much is one customer worth to you over a specific period of time. So let's say you sell health products, and when one person becomes a customer, they buy from you like 4 times during the year. So basically, let's say you sell your products at $1 a piece, and you know, when you make $1, if you make $1, that customer, when you get that customer for the first time, that customer is going to spend money with you at least 4 times that year. That is the average of what you will get from a customer. So this kind of helps you to know, okay, even if I know the lifetime value of my customer is $10 and I'm spending about $3 to acquire a customer, even if the first purchase that customer makes is $1, I know that once that customer makes that $1, I'm going to make $10. So even if I have to spend $3 to get that customer to initially spend $1, I'm still making $10. So that allows you to make kind of like strategic decisions, and even if it looks as if you are losing upfront, you are actually going to gain even more at the back end. So how do you calculate the lifetime value of your customers? It's the total revenue you've made over the total number of customers for a particular period. So you have to choose the period. So if it's 1 month, do 1 month, but usually 1 month is not a good time period. It's a bit short. So I suggest using 12 months, about 12 months. If you need to use 6 months, but I suggest using 12 months. And so that brings me to my fourth metric, the fourth metric that you need to be tracking, and that is your lead conversion rate. Now your lead conversion rate is, we talked about cost per lead, and your lead conversion rate is, okay, so out of all the visitors I send by my store, what percentage of them actually become leads? And this basically would help you to pretty much track, like, okay, so I sent this number and I'm expecting 20% to become leads. So if there's 15%, you know there's something wrong and you have to tweak. If it's 40%, you're like, okay, this is really good. Okay, how can I do more of this so I even get more than I expected? And so how do you calculate your lead conversion rate? The number of leads you get over the total number of visitors you had times 100%. And then so that's it for lead conversion rate. And the fifth and final metric that you absolutely must know is your sales conversion rate. And your sales conversion rate is, out of these number of leads, what percentage actually becomes a paying customer? What is that percentage that becomes a paying customer? And it's really easy. How do you calculate this? You calculate it by the number of customers you have, like the sales, all over the total number of leads you have times 100%. And basically what this lets you know, just like the lead conversion rate, it lets you know, okay, when you are doing really well, when you're not doing so well, let you know what to tweak and all that. And yes, so that is it. So when you're doing any sort of digital marketing, digital media, and even in your offline marketing as well, you want to be keeping track of these metrics, because knowing your numbers is what is going to give you the edge over your competition and help you to be more strategic and more intentional about your marketing. So I hope you had a lot of value from this, and I hope you do start to track these 5 metrics. I'll see you next week for another episode of Team Tip Tuesday. Bye.